Be wanted in any community ever in Los Angeles because drugs would have destroyed us from the giddy up, but we weren't thinking on them levels. When I say we, my big homies before me.
The sources say in the last 18 months, Newton had become an addict to crack cocaine, and only last night was seen begging for crack and for money on a corner near where he was shot.
Before us, the Tookies, you feel me, the Raymond Washingtons, they weren't thinking on these levels. All these cats descended from the South once upon a time. All of us, from Midwest to South or Chicago, some point of the world to Los Angeles.
Song for LA, straight up, just go out to LA.
When you think about opportunity, I think that California is really that beacon of hope for a lot of different people from not just around the world, but just from our other fellow states, is that pretty much anything can be done in California if you think about it. So,
and families got entwined into these gaps. So when they hear the Bloods and the Crips come, and instead of us picking up the slack and being smart, being wise, utilizing the power within that we had as a culture in the streets before we allowed the separation.
Crack-related killings are blamed for a 63% rise in the murder rate this year.
Los Angeles Bureau Chief Miranda Dunn reports on the bust that police say proves that an unbelievable amount of cocaine is still pouring into California.
Gunned down in an apparently random shooting in a neighborhood ravaged by drugs.
The mothers were sitting there talking, and next you know, out of the dark, gunshots just start going off.
Among the wounded, a 6-year-old girl.
The dynamic separation, the guns, the drugs, everything that was thrown in the communities to separate and divide us.
Help me to put an end to the destruction of the young mind through the use of drugs, alcohol. Help me to build up a population of great thinkers.
Instead of us retrieving that shit and build off of it and build substantial amounts of money and empowering ourselves and coming together and make sure that it was #1 ruling. If you get caught doing drugs, you will be exiled as a black person.
Black Panthers have always, to this day, seen heavy, hard, white people drugs as detrimental to the black community. So if you are a drug dealer that sells heavy white folk drugs to black people, you are seen as detrimental to the black community and 100% working for whites.
Whether you know it or not.